those phone stands.
Yeah.
Show them a drive.
Oh yeah, I think you can do dual cam.
I can do both. I can get my own lives going. I think it's my trucker.
Yeah. Literally. I don't know where,
Everyday life of a truck driver.
yeah. People would love that.
That's good.
What are you up to? Not much. Shit. With my dad. I think he missed his turn. Bonnie, thank you.
Fuck. I could have went that way.
Detour. Doctor appointment, yeah, at 12:30. At 12:30. Oh, this is a nice parking lot.
See that building in there? That's where I'm going.
No way. Damn.
Yeah, I've been here like 3 days in a row. Like last week and then yesterday, today. They're building some new building. Look how big this place is. I didn't know if that's supposed to be back Before I used to have to go through that gate, right?
Yeah.
And she would have to, you have to go in there and get a pass and this and that. But then the other day she's like, why are you coming through here? Yeah, so I don't even have to go in there anymore.
Why?
I don't know, I guess because they just know I'm coming back and forth. This guy called me today, wondering where the hell we were.
Good people in the world, right?
Yeah. Lots. And this guy I'm dealing for is a new guy.
I think what makes a good person is being the bigger person. Not giving into like hateful things, not being like just being a bigger person for peace.
Yeah, you have to give them something. That's what they're building. So they're gonna build like an extension building. He's here.
The sunshine, she's gone. I got flip-flops that they won't like that. No. Damn, this is a nice building, bro. Mary, Grotto Girls, thank you guys. Seriously, Mary, thank you. Did you sleep okay? A little bit of nightmares last night, but I'm doing okay. How's the weather today? The weather's doing, oh my god, the weather's beautiful. The weather's beautiful. Grotto Girls, thank you for the heart. Bonnie, thank you. I get you, William. I've been there May 16th. I celebrate. Yeah, man, I've just obviously been not the best person in society. And it's carrying that reputation of trying to be the best. I have this success that I was given, and I feel like I didn't deserve it. And I don't really know what I'm doing next. And you know what? It's just the hard work I gotta do. And it's sad, but like, you know what? Everything is meant for, like, you either follow life, the truth, and there's no other way but to follow the truth. So to be better, you need to follow the truth. And that's just life. Grotto Girl, so you're gonna pay the consequences as you go through the truth, as you realize that you're not better than anyone else, that you realize that all of that stuff, you know? It's just, so you don't try to be perfect, you just keep moving and you use your peripheral vision and stuff to know, like when you hear someone, you know what's going on, you know what people are pushing, so just keep following the right thing, you know? And we work together at the end of the day. But I would say the best thing is to know your mistakes but move forward from them, not to just sit there and dwell. Because what's that going to change? That's going to make you more psychotic. That's going to make you a more psychotic person. That's gonna lead you to the booze. That's gonna lead you to yelling at people. That's gonna lead to doing horrible things. So no one cares, you know. Whatever you've done is done. You're not Superman. You ain't fixing it. So get over it and you move on. I know sometimes it's hard. Trust me. There's things I don't want to accept. Things I don't really know if they're true or what to accept. But at the end of the day, it's just what's in front of me is gonna make me a better person. And if I keep pushing, I believe good things will happen and people will respect me and love me one day. I still have that belief. So even if it's hard that you can't believe it, if you're taking a step forward, you believe something, you know? So if you can look ahead, there's something you believe, you know? Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Great quote. Yeah, exactly. You know, you're still going to think about it. You're not going to never think about the things that you might have done wrong or maybe did wrong or did wrong or the people you hurt. You're going to be worried. You're going to say, what did I do, right? But at the end of the day, guys, there's no going back and trying to fix things because you can only move forward and fix things. So if you feel like you got to say a sorry, you pick up that sorry. If you don't remember who you have to say sorry to, you keep working, trying to be a better person, and then one day you'll be like, I got to say sorry to this person. I feel bad, you know, I'm going to try. But all you can do is try your best moving forward. And that means doing the hard work sometimes. It means sitting with things. It's just, I think the biggest thing I learned is just not excusing things. So sometimes that's like, what do I do to just accept the worst? Accept that, yeah, life's tough. So you gotta accept and move forward, you know? No matter what, life's tough, but it's like, what are you gonna do? I think a lot of the times it's the external things that make us want a life that is, you know, we start doing things, we start stealing things, we start doing things we don't want to do, we start sexualizing people, and just thinking that's the only worth that they have or that's the only worth that you see. And at the end of the day, guys, that's not real life. At the end of the day, that's not real life. It's not there's no fulfillment. There's zero fulfillment throughout that. It's very short-lived. It gives you a different sense of reality. It's not real life. Real life is when you sit there and you know what is true and what is not true, right? Sometimes we're like, oh, but like I could be on a yacht right now, having fun. Oh, well, that's not God's plan for you. That's not God's plan for you because maybe you'd be on that yacht using people, doing drugs, and get even in a worse situation. Maybe you'd be in a 10 times worse situation. You know, all that stuff's very short-lived in the minds. You know, it's chasing a high. It's chasing a high when we have gravity right in front of us, and we got highs and lows and in between. So we're not flying through outer space. That's not reality. You know, so it's just noticing that. Diane, thank you. Tiffany, thank you. Yeah, build the life you want. Don't judge people. Move forward. Focus on your own life, man. Your life is so much more valuable. If you're sitting there peaceful, listening to a podcast, that's your life. I get the anger. I get that anger drives people. You don't think I'm angry every day? I'm pissed every day, you know? But guess what? Use that to drive you to the greater good. Don't blame people. Don't throw things at people. Just be you. Move forward and keep fighting for yourself, man. For you, like for love, for peace, for things that people really care about, you know? People don't want, nobody wants the things that we know don't feel good. Like, come on, you know? It's just common sense. We don't have to put names on it to know what's real. You know, it's not, it's common. Sandra, thank you guys. All you guys, thank you for the gifts. Tappers, thank you. You didn't hide this time. No, I've been hiding a lot. I've been trying to make plans to go run away even. I'm going to be honest with you. I've thought, what if the government's trying to ruin me? How do I do this? And it's psychotic. It made me more and more psychotic. So at the end of the day, it makes me feel my body all day. Wonder if I have cancer. Wonder this, wonder this. Guys, at the end of the day, God has a plan for you. You can only do your best at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you can't control natural disaster. You can't control things that you can't control. So, like, it's at the end of the day, guys, God has a plan for you. And if you believe it or not, you don't have to believe it, but that's what you're doing to yourself. You're giving yourself a 10 times worse life. That's on you. You're giving yourself a worse life for not realizing that everything is meant to be. So I don't care what you're going through. It doesn't matter. It doesn't beat the heart. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? The person that has cancer and is closer to God is closer than the person that is partying, doing cocaine on the side of the road, banging people, laughing at people, and then goes to bed and hates his life. And I guess what? That's most people that are doing stuff like that. That's pretty much everyone doing stuff like that. You never see a successful person doing stuff like that. Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up, William?
Just with my dad. But I'm so grateful for you, bro. Damn, I feel better today.
Hey, you look good, man. You look happy today.
So, yeah, it's tough.
Hey, don't mind the green screen, man. It's just, the content.
Yeah, you're scaring me, bro. I'm scared.
Hey, listen, this is where you can end up if life don't go right.
I know, bro. Seriously, like, and that's why I've been trying to run away from all my problems. But you can only face your problems. Don't you agree with that? Like,
Yeah, no, you definitely have to, man. You definitely have to.
So good though, right? Holy shit.
Hey, I'll tell you this: you look a lot better than our battle the other night.
Thanks, brother.
No, I wasn't gonna send you a request. They said you were out there with your dad, and I'm like, I don't want to message him if he's doing something private. But they said everything was cool, so.
Yeah, no, I'm thankful for your fans too for accepting me and stuff, but I still gotta prove myself moving forward. So it's not gonna be easy, but it's easier than the other life I was living by like drinking and like trying to excuse my problems. Like I was on a road, and it's still whatever, but I'm just gonna trust life, though.
Yeah. Well, like I said, listen, we just met. Maybe we met for a reason, man. Like I told you earlier, maybe it just, something had to happen for you to me. I don't know you, but I'm trying to give you advice. And I was telling them earlier, like I told you last night, if we talk in private, what we talk about is private. I just said, hey, he reached out to me in private. We real respectful, and I appreciate it, man. I told you, anytime you need to talk, just hit me up.
Yeah, like I think we should like talk more, to be honest. If that's okay with you, but let's just keep doing, like, let's keep joining and, I don't know, trying to make a difference, I guess, if we can.
Yeah.
Think it's for me, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's cool, man. So what are you doing today? What do you got going on?
Well, I'm with my dad right now, just kind of driving around. I got an appointment for an ultrasound. I want to make sure I don't have, like, I got a bump on my body, so I want to make sure I'm fine there.
Yeah.
And just go, I don't know, I'm probably overthinking that, but.
Nah, listen, go, man. It doesn't hurt to check.
Yeah, right? And then, yeah, I think just, like, going live and doing, like, work, because, like.
Yeah.
I got a lot to catch up on.
Listen, man, this is what I always tell people, too, because I'm like, some people are like, well, I don't want to go do this work because I don't make enough money and stuff like that. It's really, work is about money, but it's ultimately about building a foundation.
It's so true.
It's setting up a schedule. You got to get yourself a schedule to where you're not drinking or you're not home depressed or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like all that, like, devilish, like, toxic actions you don't want to be doing because you got your seed, bro. Plant it. We gotta build that, work on that every day. And we're grateful to be alive. You know everything about being grateful.
Yeah, that's why I said, man, like we're in two different situations, but ultimately I can relate to you because I've been through the worst of the worst, right? And I'm on here, I work, I'm married, I'm living a happy life. I come on here, I try to encourage people, I try to talk to people, and then like I ran into you in a bad way, unfortunately. But I generally, man, the little interaction we had, I feel like you're sincere. I feel like you're trying to do the right thing. I mean, you're out today doing something.
I'm in stars. Like, I don't know how you didn't, you took a lot of like bulls, and that shows how tough you really are. And it's like, holy man, I just thank you for that, because I'm one of those people that would try getting yelled at right away. Like, just in a baby, like, oh, whatever. It was just embarrassing, bro. And, so I'm really grateful. So,
Well, again, like I said, I mean, I could have got, some people are like, man, you should have went back at him. And I'm like, for what? It ain't going to help the situation.
yeah, thanks for saying that.
It's not, listen, it wouldn't make me feel better to insult you, and it wasn't going to do anything to help you out. And again, now we talked, and a big thing was last night, like I said, when you came on the live, and I don't know you, but I can tell you a lot of people that were in my live that night were like nasty, like they were feeling a type of way. And when you came on last night, everybody's like, man, that's so awesome that he did that. Like even now, everybody's typing good stuff for you. Like, I think you generally got a lot of people pulling for you.
Yeah, thanks, bro. And like, no, I do. It's just like, so I gotta respect those people. I think I've been so against society, bro, thinking that everyone's all this negative, and it's like, it's not doing me any good to think negative in people, There's always gonna be negative, but like, it's good too. People become a good, like, try to actually have a good life. It's so short too. Like, why are we wasting? Like, who cares every day? Right? But thanks, bro. I'll let you go, but I'll probably like, punch no food, but I appreciate you, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, no, like I said, man, I just want to check in with you, say what's up, and
yeah, I'll be messaging you too, just more, just because I need help with that stuff. So I thank you for being here for me.
Yeah, like I said, man, enjoy the day. Hit me up if I'm ever on, and like, if you want to talk, like I said, message me. We'll jump in the live. Maybe we can have a fun battle next time.
Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, I got to get to that point. But thank you. I'll text you.
All right, man. Well, like I said, I'll let you go. I'm just checking in with you. I seen you on. Hey, you look better, bro. Smile. You look happy today, man.
Thanks, bro.
All right, man. Enjoy your day, Will.
See you, bro.
All right.
What a beauty. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Robert, please, if you can. Robert has helped so much, man. That guy's such a great guy, and I'm lucky to have that, to be honest with you. So thank you guys so much. And I understand people were saying it's muffled and stuff. Sorry, I was just kind of going through it. I don't understand how some people can hear and some people can't hear, though. That doesn't make sense. I get people answering and some people don't answer, so I don't really understand where we're at here. Diane, thank you. Mary, thank you. It's okay, we can still hear it. Oh, it's muffled. Yeah, something's wrong with my phone, guys. I don't know what it is. Well, why does it do this, though? I'm gonna restart again. We're gonna keep restarting. I'm gonna restart, okay?